Well, hello there, everyone. How are you doing? Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Give me just a minute. I'm trying to connect my other devices. Give me 1 second. Hey, you guys, how are you? Give me 1 minute, okay? Hold on just a minute. Trying to get the other one on the air. I'm trying to get my podcast on. All righty. There we go. How is everybody doing? Hey there. No, you guys didn't miss me. I just walked in. How are you guys doing? Hey there, LEK. Let me see. Queen Sunshine. Rink asking. Let me see. Oh, Rink asking to join. Nefertari. Oh, that's pretty. How are you guys? Hey there, everyone. Well, hey there from Berlin. How are you doing? From Chicago. All right, Miss Shelley. How are you? You guys are coming in quick. Hey, Zipporah. Sandra to Karma. Nikki's vibe, Jesus girl, Miss Chat, how are you? Congratulations to her. She bought her a new house. Go ahead, girl. From North Carolina. Hello, Queen Sunshine. Keeping up with Niche. Go ahead, girl. How are you guys doing? Hey there. How are you guys doing? Hey there, Ernestine and Solomon. How are you? Maisha. Is it Maisha? Maish? Hi, Riga. How are you? How are you doing? Hey, Shirley. Hi, Julie. You guys are coming in quick. Let's see. Christine, how are you? You've been waiting? Sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me get all this out of my face. Hold on. Let me get the hair out the face. Okay, here we go. So I can see. Uniquely made. How are you? Love the new house decor. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys get to see back here in the back. How are you guys doing? Well, thank you, Thorne. I appreciate it. Hey, Francis. Hey, Tracy. Hi, Angel. Hi, Nita, Shirley, Georgetta. How are you? Georgette. I'm sorry, Georgette. Teresa. How are you going? Rink asking. There we go. From London. Hey there, Queen of Success from London. Maisha. There we go. You stayed up just for me. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for staying up for me. Thank you. Let's see. Let me look. Can we make sure I'm on the other channels? You wore out? You remodeled the bathroom for the past 10 days, Tom? Go ahead there, Stevie Bananas. I need somebody to lay my floors. I need someone to lay hardwood on my floors. Hey there, Eudora. Hopefully I said that right. Hey there, Crystal. That's my baby. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. Hi, is Reggie Tamarind. Christine. Oh, well, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Good evening to you too, Deborah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Tess. T. Lee, Houston in the house. All right, girl. Hi, Shelly. Minnesota. All right. Hey, Plastic Patty. How are you? Let's see. Reggie, Eudora. Fallon, how are you? You are so welcome. I'm so honored. Shoot, if I'm gonna pay for your airfare, that's like the amount of money I need for the floor. See, you got to be local so I can get you over here to do my floors. You are so welcome to Karma. I am doing great, thank you. You usually watch on YouTube? Well, come on, that's all right over here on Instagram, no problem at all. I'm live on podcasts as well. Barbados, okay, Barbados in the house. Hey, Petra, how are you? Jacqueline, oh, thank you. Teresa, you lay hardwood floor? What? Me and you can do it together. You just have to show me what to do. Hey, I would do it, but I don't want to tear the floors up. Hey, Patty E. Esther, how are you? Arizona. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Mr. Val. How are you doing, sir? Mr. Val, you're from the islands, right? How are you, sir? Hi, Coupon Mommy. I need to start doing that. Let's see who I got over here. Oh, Stevie and Teresa are going to come over here and lay my floor. That's what I'm talking about. You do it for free? Don't keep shoot. I got 3 folks coming over here to do it for me because I got upstairs to do. Hey, Craig, how are you? Adrena, Sean, I got upstairs. I got 2 bathrooms upstairs. Then I have a kitchen and a bathroom and a front door area. Thank you so much. You were waiting. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Thank you so much. Thank you for waiting for me. Hey, Narc Files, how are you? Australia in the house. Down Under's in the house. How are you guys doing? Let's see. Construction. Teresa, what? That's what I'm talking about. My girl been in construction and remodeling. Yes. You do tiles too? I don't like tiles too much. I like the hardwood floors. You binge watch? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. No, I don't need tile work. I want the not the hardwood, but you know the hey, C Cassidy. Hey there, Miss Erica. How are you? Natural Nubian World. Hey there. Peyton Downs. How are you? Hi, Mike. You do tile too? Look at y'all. Shoot, y'all need to live closer. So Tahar Hassan. So you guys see that I have rest in peace, Tahar Hassan. Hopefully I said that right. Tahar Hassan. Miss, she's one of my viewers. Her name's Shamira. Shamira. I can't think of her name. One of our tribe members, Mr. Tahar Hassan, was killed in a car accident. And he was one of our tribe member. He was one of our tribe members here. He was one of the people that came on live with us. I remember talking to him, and he was killed in a car accident last week. He got in an accident on Wednesday, and he was killed by a drunk driver, and he passed on Friday. And I had there she goes, Sharima. There she go. Miss Sharima sent me an email and let me know that was her best friend. He was one of our tribe members, and he passed on Friday. She was having a hard time. And so because of the fact that I know how you guys are, and usually no one tells me statuses of different people unless you're doing well or something has happened, you know, I was unaware. She told me. And so Sharima, please let his family know that the tribe here on YouTube that he belonged to wanted to send our deepest and sincerest condolences. We keep him and we keep his family in prayer. We keep his family in prayer. But Sharima, please let his family know that I wanted to put this on here to let our tribe know that we have lost one of ours due to a drunk driving accident. And please let the family know that it is our deepest condolences and our prayers go out to the family. Usually I don't hear about, you know, when we've lost someone that's a part of the tribe, but Ms. Sharima sent me an email today and I got it after church and I saw it. So I wanted to make sure that I put that up and let you guys know that one of our tribe members has passed. And so thank you so much for sharing that with me. And I remember seeing his name on some of my comments, and I remember answering some questions, and I think he inboxed me one time, and I responded to him, and I'm glad I did. I responded, but our deepest condolences. Yeah, our deepest condolences. That was her best friend. So we want to lift her up and encourage her as well. So thank you guys for allowing me to do that. So I know that was kind of sad, and I'm sorry. But I want you guys to know that, okay? Well, you guys, are you guys ready? Or I got Stevie Bananas. Where is New Dawn Arises, and where is Just Be Real? Where they at? I see Stevie Bananas. Exactly. Do not drink and drive. Like I used to tell the soldiers, call somebody, get a designated driver. When you have a designated driver, make sure you take care of the designated driver. You make sure you buy their food and buy their, non-alcoholic beverages. We have Uber, use Uber, use Lyft, but whatever you do, make sure that you are responsible because, and then on top of that, thank you so much, but you never know. Thank you, Jonathan. Who up to you too? But you never know who's on the road. And if you're not careful, 9 times out of 10, they're not careful. Period. So you have to be overcautious nowadays on the road. And then, with this corona, people are getting tired of being at home. Sometimes people are getting careless. they get on the streets, you know, and drink like they used to drink back in the day when we were kind of out there and you know, whatever we were out there doing. But if you know, you have to be on guard, and you have to be very, very cautious, because the other person may not be cautious. You know, use Uber. Don't think you superhero and that you can drive or whatever you can do. Call Uber, call a friend, do something. Thank you guys so much for being here. Raw, authentic advice. Let's see. I am mod. Okay, that's a long word, and I am so sorry. Thank you so much, Jonathan. All right, y'all. 36 years sober. He's the designated driver. That's what I'm talking about. Good night, Mom. I have to run in the morning. You have to run in the morning. What? Everyone stay safe. Happy holidays. Sending love. You running? Well, go ahead and run. I need to get back running. Great to see you too, Karen. Good night, Crystal. Love you. Hey, Just Be Real. There she goes. Mude Pay or Mo. Okay, Mude Pay. That is beautiful. I apologize. I didn't want to mess it up. Mude Pay. That is pretty. Mude Pay. All right, Mo. Because I don't want to mess it up next time I see it. Mude Pay. That is beautiful. Hey, Shelly. Love your content. Thank you so much for all your service and support for us survivors. You are so welcome. I am so honored. Thank you so much for listening. Hey, Ruba. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Thank you. Congratulations to your new home. Very nice. I'm next. That's right. That's right. That's right. We're doing this. I have to stay in shape. Love you too. I'm coming in March. Hey, it's my birthday. Yeah, I got to get in shape. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to get back into shape. Thank you so much. I'm getting back in shape. Don't worry. I used to run right along with you, but that's all right. I'm getting back in shape right after Christmas. Hey, you guys. All right, you guys ready? Well, I got two moderators on here. I got Just Be Real and I got Stevie Bananas. You're new to stream? Well, hello there. Thank you for being with us. Now, let me tell you guys something, okay? So I'm streaming from multiple channels at one time. Now, Instagram is pretty easy because I'm on a separate device for Instagram. So I can see the comments and they're coming up. But then over here on Restream on live, the comments are coming really, really fast. So I want you guys to know, because you have both of my Facebook pages. I have YouTube on here. I have Periscope. I have Instagram. And so when you guys are commenting, they're going really, really fast, okay? Sharima says, this is so appreciated. Tahar became a follower to help support me. He gave me the motivation to get the ex-narc out of my apartment. Oh, I am so sorry, Sharima. He sounded like he was a really good guy. You've got to try Restream. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Uniquely made, email me. Georgette was replying to you, Sharima. She said, my sincerest condolences for your loss. I'll pray for his soul and family. Peace at heart. There you go. Hey, Rose. Hey, Deborah. Thank you so much. Tamarind, baby. Oh, Just Real came over here too. Hey, Alex, how are you? From Utah. Okay. Well, thank you, Alex. I'm glad you paid attention. See, there you go. I am also on, let's see. I am also on podcast. I'll let you guys know I am on podcast. So if you guys want to join me on podcast, you're welcome. If you don't have the opportunity to watch, I am on podcast. If you go to Podbean, Overcoming Narcissist Abuse, I am on there. Thank you so much. Yeah, Restream is a little cheaper than StreamYard, and it does some of the same things as StreamYard does, but it's a little less expensive. And you can still have like guest on here, and you got like the title. See the title up on the screen up here. So you guys ready? You guys ready? So let's do some questions. So I came on a little late because I was on the road. So I just got off the road and walked in. So if you guys give me about 40 minutes, because I have to do something for my mentor. So as soon as I get off camera, I have to go do something for my mentor real quick. So you guys ready? I'm ready. So give me 40 minutes. You're divorcing StreamYard. So Adrena, you can go to Restream, because Restream. So when you have like Zoom, When you want to go stream live on Zoom on multiple channels, they tell you to get Restream. Restream is the program to get to stream Zoom on all channels. And you know, you have your and really both of them together, when you buy like the basic plan on Zoom and you buy Restream, because Restream is what they recommend you use to stream on all channels from Zoom. Actually, those two together are cheaper than StreamYard. StreamYard is good, but it's actually cheaper. Those two together is cheaper than StreamYard. So, but you can do Restream. You can do it free. And when you do it free, just to kind of get the hang of it, to see if you like it or not, you can do it free. So they do offer free Restream, but I think it's kind of limited. It's kind of limited. So I have a question, Alex, and why is the Narc's prime lie that they tell you they are too sacred to love you? That's why they don't want to be in a relationship with you again. That might be yours, but they feel like they're above you. They're just making an excuse, Alex. That's an excuse. You have probably stood up and you figured out what was going on. And so they're going to come up with any kind of excuse as to why they don't want to be with you. And then as soon as they're too scared, scared, not sacred. Okay. Why is it not prime lie that they tell you that they're too scared to love you? That's why they don't want to be in a relationship with you again. Now flip what he just said around and tell me, what did he mean? Turn it around, what they just said to you. Turn it around and tell me, what did that narc just say to you? Flip around what they just said and tell me what they said to you, what they really meant. I felt like arguments with my narc, we would go through 10 different subjects and I'd lose track of what we were arguing about. Never had someone do that. What is the point? What is the point of this? It's exhausting. Well, number one, you're being gaslighted. Number two is also word salad. And on top of that, they're going to project on you what they're thinking and how they are. And of course, they're going to, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm thinking of the word. What is the word? Starts with a when they refocus the attention on you, when you're putting them in position that they need to be accountable, they will refocus the attention on you. So they're going to gaslight you because you probably hit something to cause them to be accountable. You probably said something, not discard. It's another one where you refocus the attention, not dissociation. It's another one where you refocus the attention. Like you're arguing with someone and then you refocus the attention back on them. And I can't think of the name of it. But when you're in an argument with them, deflection. There we go. Not detract, deflection. Exactly. Deflection. They will deflect onto you. Yeah. Blame shift onto you. They will gaslight you. They're word salad. Word salad is like, I have to get you a good definition for word salad. Hey there, Bunty. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Word salad is almost like they'll take words and wordplay. They'll do wordplay, you know, and they do wordplay to a point where it'll confuse you and you'll really think something is wrong with them. They deflect and project. Yes. So they're wordplay. I'll do a video on deflection, but anytime you hit the nail on the head and it causes them to have to look at themselves and spin words in the circles. Yep. But anytime you hit the nail on the head and they have no choice, where the accountability is in their lap and there's nowhere, it's like an animal that's cornered and they come out fighting, but they come out fighting to try to confuse you. So that's what's happening to you. I didn't allow ex-narc to see my grandbaby for her birthday, not biologically his. He came by enraged. I didn't open, left a nasty note on the car. I feel bad only on my grandbaby. She misses him. Be careful, because you know you can be the one that kind of separate them, because you got to remember that's a fresh source of supply. That's a fresh source of supply. And whatever way that they're gaslighting you and you know, whatever they're doing to you, imagine what they're doing to the children. Imagine what they're doing to the children. The children are not at the level that you are to understand, you know, once it registers in your mind, they're children. And so children are so innocent and they're so quick to trust that they don't know that they're being trauma bonded. They don't know that. They're kids. And they'll use children. They use children. They don't love the children. They use the children because they're trying to get at you. They know that you care for the kids. And so the thing that you care about the most is what they're going to attack the most. How long is it going to take for me to heal my trauma after my brother took his life in my narcissist grandmother's house? I went back home to support them through the loss, and then I figured it out. You got to go to counseling. Each individual person is unique and individual. So I can't tell you how long it's going to take you to heal. It also depends on what other trauma you went through along with that. Because if you've had previous trauma or trauma from childhood or any other trauma, is compiled on to this trauma. And so I can't tell you how long it will take, but you really have to go to counseling and find a counselor that also understands grief and loss. A grief and loss counselor. You can find that a lot of counselors do grief and loss, but a grief and loss counselor. Hey, Lady Virgo, how are you? Narcs damage your children. Yes, they do. You are so welcome, Dawn. Let's see. All right. You get confused. Army word. Yeah, you get confused. Let's see. So he's asking for me in front of new supply. Why? I don't know. So he's asking for you in front of the old for new supply. Well, number one, he's trying to hurt the new supply. They do the same thing they do to you. So they're trying to hurt the new supply. Thank you, Just Maria. They're trying to hurt the new supply. The game doesn't change just because they get a new supply. Doesn't mean the game changes. They're still doing the same thing. So he's asking for you is because of the fact he's trying to hurt the new supply and trying to triangulate. Because the new supply get upset and then try stalking your pages or saying something to you. Too easy. It's a game of triangulation. Is it normal for the narcissist to introduce and have you interact with their parents and siblings? Sure. Sure. Especially during the love bombing stage. And then if they're moving too fast, absolutely. Appreciate the explanation on accountability in their confused animal in the corner lap. Yep. You're welcome. Do supplies Hoover potential new supply for Narc? You do have some narcissists that have, okay, you have when you have like two narcissists together, sometimes what happens is you have a vulnerable or inverted narcissist. The vulnerable inverted narcissist thrives off of the pain that they receive. And that narcissist, they always are with someone that's a narcissist. And what happens is that narcissist inflicts pain on that narcissist. And that vulnerable or inverted narcissist thrives off of the pain. They get fuel off of the pain that they receive from that narcissist. They're always seeking pain. They're the type where you have like a mother, father, sister, sibling, or somebody. Those are the ones they always is, woe is me. Everybody does me like this. They do this. They do this. But what they don't let you see is when they're poking the bear. They're the ones that start stuff with people. And they start stuff or they start arguments. And then when someone finally goes off on them and cusses them out or wants to fight them, is woe is me. But they got fuel from that. So they keep up trauma. They keep up drama. You know, you have like those that are like at family reunions. They keep the drama up. They keep the drama going. And when finally someone goes off on me, is woe is me. And see, everybody does me like this. They'll tell the story. They never tell the part that they played in causing a person to do what they do. You know, they can be in everybody's business or talk about folks, but the minute someone talks about them, they have a conniption fit. Oh my God, see, I'm telling you, everyone is always picking on me. And then as you get to know them, and this is like two narcissists together. And so you can have two narcissists together and they both inflict pain, but that vulnerable narcissist tries to trigger that narcissist, and that narcissist will turn around and hurt the vulnerable narcissist. And that vulnerable inverted narcissist is the one that, woe is me. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Hopefully that explained it. They love instigating with me. Yeah, narcissists love instigating. Absolutely. A lot of them do. Triangulating. Yes, new supply fights my ex, but he said she helped him through his pain. Don't believe what narcissists say. Don't believe what narcissists say. Don't believe what narcissists say. hold on. Let me, I got to figure out how to scroll down. Give me just a minute. Let me figure out how to scroll. Okay. So I can't, so if I'm reading your message, I can't scroll up or down on here. I haven't figured it out. I can't find my little thing over here on the side. Hold on. Okay, my little scroll thing. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't even see your comments. Where you go? Okay. I can't, so if you guys write long, I can't, and a lot of people are starting to come. Sometimes I can't find the little scroll thing on the side for me to be able to scroll. So I apologize. How dare they judge me while I paint you black? That sounds good. Exactly. They are always innocent. I was bad all the time because of my reactions. Absolutely. 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 Narc violated restraining order. He trying to tell me about his new supply. He finally quiet and he's going to jail soon. Will he be back to hurt me? Well, it depends. I don't know what kind of narcissist you have. So a lot of times when you ask a question of me, I can't give you a good answer because I need more information about the type of narcissist that you have. So a lot of you want to know, will that narcissist come back? I need more information about the narcissist to figure out what type of narcissist you're dealing with. Once I know some of your history and the history of the narcissist that you're with, then I can usually project like, yep, that will be a type of narcissist that will be back, because some of them won't stop. It doesn't matter what you do, they won't stop. Law doesn't matter to them. So, I don't know. So it just it depends on what type of narcissist you're with. Why do narcissists want to triangulate you with new supply? You got to go watch my video. I did one on triangulation. Oops. Hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. They triangulate you, put you in a competitive mind frame. They want you to fight for them. It boosts their ego. Absolutely. Absolutely. Psychopath, malignant narcs are the most dangerous. Yep. There's antisocial personality disorder. Yep. That's a part of the cluster B family. Absolutely. Yeah, trust your gut. Yep. Listen to the voice. Yep. Those that are believers, listen to the voice. Yep. Monarch would threaten to call the police on me and spread false information when he was going to discard me, and he was being very mean before we blocked each other. Why? Well, he was discarding you and he was smear campaigning you. Smear campaigning, they all exhibit a generalized pattern. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Wise Mackie, yes, ma'am. He was smear campaigning. Anytime you cause a narcissistic injury or you get ready to leave, they're going to try to salvage their reputation. They're going to salvage as much as they can because you're going to tell it. And when you go and tell it, people might listen to you. So what they do is try to beat you to the punch. And so by beating you to the punch, they've already started smear campaigning you long before you even left. A lot of you, while they were love bombing you, they were also smear campaigning you, setting it up because eventually their mask is going to fall off. They know it. It's happened too many times. So just in case, they don't trust anybody. So they're going to cover their tracks long before anything happens. So they've already set you up. They've already smear campaigned you. So in the event that you were to leave, especially as you get further into the relationship, like say you keep catching them cheating, you tell them I'm going to leave, and whatever is happening, they're already setting you up. They already know that, back to back to back to back, but they're smear campaigning you because they know eventually you're going to leave. They already have a fear of people leaving them in the first place. And so they're setting themselves up because they want to make sure that they clear their reputation because they know that you're going to say something. They know how they are. They know what they're doing. So they're going to try to clear their reputation 9 times out of 10. And I'm not telling you guys go do it. That's not what I'm saying. But if you used to be the secondary supply. Some of you, not all of you. Some of you were the secondary supply, and when you became the primary supply, you already knew the stuff that person was saying about the old supply. So don't think that they're not saying it about you. You see what I mean? So don't think they're not saying it about you. Once the traits are recognized, a disciplined, self-committed security must be chosen. Yep, they just don't play their game, and they're automatically powerless. Not all the time. Not all the time. Because sometimes people have children with them. And so they'll play whatever game possible. They're tormentors. They are tormentors. Now, for some of you guys that don't have any children or no other investment with them, That's good advice. That's good advice. But then there are some of you that have children by this individual. And when you have children by this individual, it's almost like they have something else to lock you in. And so if you don't, yeah, you can cut off their emotional pathway, absolutely. But a lot of times you have children. So when you have children, they'll use the children. Hey, Lightbright. When you have children by this narcissist, they know that you can cut off all emotional, she said, hola, y'all. But you can cut off all emotional pathways, but they know that you care about those children. And so they know that you care about those children. They'll use the children to hurt you any way possible. Now, for some, you have children with a narcissist. See, now you have some that there are some that present themselves as these wonderful, wonderful parents. So on the outside, people looking at the narcissist parent, I mean, they're wonderful. They buy them whatever they want. They dress them nice. They take them on these trips. They do all the things, the daddy fixing the little girl's hair. But remember, a narcissist does not connect emotionally. They don't love. They use people. It's not love. They use people, and they love bomb so good that you really believe that they love you like that. They don't love you like that. That's why some of you guys are so hurt with this new supply. You guys think that they've changed for this new supply. No, they have not. They have not changed with this new supply. And the sad part about it is that the new supply doesn't. Some of you guys want to tell the new supply about this narcissist, and I'm telling you, don't say nothing. Just like you guys had to figure it out yourself, and had someone else said anything, why would you have listened? But you had your own personal experience. There's nothing no one can say to you about this narcissist because you know. So now that new supply, however they got with them, this new supply is going to have to learn by themselves. Lightbright, you do the best you can. You do the best you can. And what you do is you find an advocate, a domestic violence advocate to assist you. Don't try to do it by yourself. Don't try to go through the court system. Thank you. I'm just be real. Don't try to go through the court system by yourself to get away from the narcissist. Yep. So true. I didn't have kids with the narc, but I put him in her life and he discarded us both and even tried to use her against me. See, they don't care. Listen, narcissists do not, thank you, just real. Narcissists do not care about anybody but themselves. Whether you have children, grandchildren, and all these people on the outside looking in, think this person is the best thing since sliced bread. And then see what these new supplies, they want them so bad. They want what you got, but they have no idea what you got. Or they wanted what you had, but they have no idea what you were did. No, they don't care about themselves, but the way that they care that you don't tell anybody what they're like. So they're going to protect their reputation whatever way they possibly can, meaning lying, stealing, whatever I have to do. But narcissists have the lowest self-esteem, but they don't love anybody. And like I said earlier, you have to let that new supply figure it out themselves. You got to let that new supply figure it out themselves, just like you figured it out. But you think that they're doing so wonderful, but see, that new supply is blind. See, you woke up. What did the kids say? You woke. You woke. And so, but that new supply is still blind. And when they love bomb real good. Think about when you were love bomb. They love bomb real good. And so that new supply living his or her best life until that mask falls off. And when that mask, and see, the thing about it is some of them that have been with them for 1 or 2 years, whatever, the mask has already fallen off. So they already know something is not right. Remember what you were thinking. Think about what you were thinking. And what you were thinking is like, something's not right. I don't know what it is, but something is not right. But that's the problem. That's a problem. They really need help. And I'm not being sorry. Oh yeah, they really do need help. But the problem is that they don't think they really need help. Oh, absolutely. They really need help. They really do. But they don't think they need help. And so you can't help somebody that doesn't want help. I'm a therapist and people come in like, I don't take court order cases. I do not. Court order cases, I don't like working with court order cases because they don't really want to be there. So they're not trying to do anything anyway. All they're doing is coming to cross the T's, dot the I's to say that they were there. But yet in the report, I usually say they didn't want to be there. They didn't answer any questions. They didn't do anything. So they're just fulfilling the court order. They don't want to be there. And so when you got people that, you try to put someone in the counseling that doesn't want to be, they're not going to do anything. So they don't think they need help. Yeah, that's common. They don't need help. Thank you, Stevie Bananas. Let's see. My dad is a victim of codependent, and it breaks my heart, but I can't save him. See, a lot of times we want to save people, but some people don't want to be saved. That's the sad part. And then sometimes resistance, often denial. Oh yeah, they deny anything is wrong with them. They deny that anything is wrong with them, Wise Mackie. Absolutely. 17 years is a long time. You have been trauma bonded. 17 years is a long, long time. They don't think, absolutely, they don't think that they're a problem. I ain't warning the next about nothing. Go ahead. Some may get help, but for non-narcissist things, depression, anxiety. Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of them do have depression, anxiety, and PTSD. And they'll come in there and get their medication. But the problem is they're so manipulative that even in a counseling session, they want to manipulate the counselor. They want control. And a lot of time they blame everybody else, even for the depression. It's everybody else's fault. It is very complicated. That's why I do not treat personality disorders. How do we begin to implement change or enlighten beyond therapy? By doing what we're doing right here, educating victims and survivors. Victims and survivors have to be educated to take away the power from a narcissist and to empower the people that have been abused and misused and the children that are being abused and misused. And once you empower the victims and the survivors, I have people that are judges and lawyers that are on here. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but you have judges and lawyers that are on here. You know, you have medical personnel, nurses and doctors. You even have celebrities that are on here. And as they begin to know, you see movies coming out, you'll see movies coming out or documentaries coming out. Once we begin to educate and it becomes obvious, they have, I'm trying to think who told me this. Who told me this? Someone told me, somebody, hopefully she doesn't mind me telling you this, but there is some kind of work that, I hope she doesn't mind me telling. I'm not going to say who it was that told me, but she said that they had an application to fill out to do specific type of work across media. And they made them fill out to make sure that they weren't narcissists, made them do an evaluation to make sure that they were not a narcissist. They were not going to hire a narcissist person with narcissistic personality disorder. And so when we put that, hey, JQD867, how are you? And then you be that example, like, right? But we have to educate survivors and victims. And once we educate survivors and victims and you guys begin to make changes, we make changes because now I don't know how the court system works. So we don't know how to get laws passed or put things on petitions to make people look at laws. It's usually something has to happen before, but so you just have to know that you guys are the ones making the changes. You guys are making the changes. A lot of them are suffering from alcohol. Okay, I missed that. Hold on. Let me see how to pull this. I don't know how to pull these comments back down. I used to be able to do it, and now I cannot. I don't know why. Oops. All right, let me get the comments back up. All righty, let's see. All right, there we go. How do you take power away from a narcissist if you're not with them anymore? Do you have kids by that narcissist? If you do not, then for you, it's to gray rock, no contact, have nothing to do with them. Make up your mind that you no longer have anything to do with them. Anytime they cross your boundaries, if they come into your areas, call the police, get a restraining order, put your foot down. Don't get caught up in your emotions and put your foot down. If they're not in your life anymore and they're not bothering you, then you've got the power. If they're still bothering you, they keep hoovering you, you put your foot down. Go get a restraining order, no contact order. Let the police know you put your foot down and don't straddle the fence trying to make a decision. Well, I can talk to them. See, I can talk to them. It's okay. It's been a long time. I'm not connected. No. Yeah, call 911. Absolutely. Oh, my bad. I know you put the information up there. Okay, when you guys put long questions on there, they flip real fast, so I can't finish reading them. What's the best way to stop feeling guilty when they hoover? I hate being an empath at times because I'm not cold-hearted like him. We have children. It's sad for my kids. You need to make an appointment with me. Make an appointment with me. because that's a lot of information that you're asking me to give you. So make an appointment with me. Why do they want us to see them with a new supply? Okay, I want you to go and think about that question. After restraining order, he shows up in places where my friends work. Well, he was dumped. I guess karma is working. I want you to go and answer your own question. You said, why do they want us to see them with a new supply? You tell me, why do they want you to see them with a new supply? What is happening to you when you see them with a new supply? You answer that question for me. That's what I did. Got a restraining order and went no contact 13 months now. Good job, Andrea. Narcs torture and torment everyone. Yep. Anyone that they can. I'm glad you said that, because the advocate told me to tell them stop contacting me or I will call the police. Bam. See, you have to make up your mind. You can't operate out of emotions. You do what you got to do, like, right? Get you jealous and triangulate. Bam. There you go, Andrea. Absolutely. Don't worry about karma. He only wants to hurt you any way possible. Yeah. Will the narcissist always get broken up with? Will the narcissist always get broken? Nope. Not all the time. Nope. Because some people are trauma bonded to a point where they're not going to leave. Read up on stoicism. Hey, Desiree. Got to get strong. And you will. You're doing a good job. You will. You're doing a good job. It takes time. Coming up on a full month of no contact, and I'm proud of the progress. And we're proud of you too. You go, girl. We're proud of you too. Thank you, Adrena. You are so welcome. Dannyland. Do you think the narc deserves to have support from a mental health professional? I'm a mental health professional. However, I do not. Each mental health professional has a choice as to who they want to see. There's some that are child professionals. I do not see children. So I don't see anybody under the age of 18, 19. 19 and above for me. There are some that geriatrics. They deal only with the elderly. You have some that deal with severe mental health orders. Severe mental health disorders, and you'll see them like in facilities and intake, in facility, inpatient facilities. You have some that focus just on personality disorders, severe personality disorder or severe mental health issues or personality disorders. You have myself, I focus on people that are victims or recovering from or are survivors of domestic violence. So in the mental health field, we do have to first, our responsibility is to make sure to protect and to make sure that we give the best care. The best care meaning, and then for the LGBTQ community, you have those therapists that let you know that they specialize in LGBTQ issues. I'm not trained in that. And so unless they're coming in that community, LGBTQ, coming in for like mental health, like ADHD, mental health issues like that. But if they're coming in for like relationship issues, I'm not skilled in that. And so my responsibility is to make sure that I refer them to clinicians that I know or that I'm aware of that specializes in that area. So everybody does not specialize in specific areas. And so with that person that has narcissistic personality disorder, they're entitled. Yeah, they got insurance. And yes, they're entitled to some type of treatment. If they come in and they display those symptoms, I let them know I do not specialize in that disorder. I'm going to refer you to someone to that assists or specializes in those disorders. And then I will, end the session and, after the session, refer them. Most of them don't want to leave and they have a fit. That's fine. But I don't specialize. So yes, they're supposed to be a therapist, supposed to refer. That doesn't mean that you have to treat. You can refer because that may not be your specialization. And then on top of that, even though a client may be, a client is looking for a good fit, but the therapist looks for a good fit too. So you may think that the therapist is a good fit, but the therapist doesn't think that they're a good fit for you. So they'll let you know that as well. Self-recognition notably gives us greater options to choose what's best for yourself. Yep. After 3 years, no contact, I got flowers 2 months ago and Christmas gift on my porch last week. What do I do with this? Girl, bless somebody. Bless somebody, give the gifts. You don't have to take them. 16 minutes, thank you. Can a narc have psychotic disorders? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they can have psychotic disorders. They can have schizophrenia. They can have schizoaffective disorder. Yeah, they can have other. They don't have just one thing. A lot of them do have other stuff. And jealous of me was behind on this. We have daughter together, but he never did nothing, nor he was never there for her. That's the, yeah, narcissist. What's the difference between word salad and gaslighting? I'll do a video on that. I did a video on gaslighting. I did a video on both of them. I did a video on gaslighting and I did a video on word salad. Yeah, but it's not true love, though. Love comes from God, and that's why we love is because He first loved us. Yeah, they don't love. You're right, they don't love. It's sad, but there's definitely a root cause for this behavior. But yeah, I did videos, and I did some videos. You have to come over and look on YouTube. I talked about there's various different reasons. So, you know, there's still research being done on narcissistic personality disorder because there's various reasons as to why they develop narcissistic personality disorder. Will they ever calm down and leave you alone without involving police and or court? Well, not all of them are that low grade narcissist that, you know, that's violent like that. Not all of them are like that. So it just depends. I don't know your particular story, so I can't really answer that question. How could someone not love? A person with narcissistic personality disorder, a person with antisocial personality disorder, also known as psychopath or sociopathic disorder. Those are the people that can't love. But did this condition come from the mother? No. No. Not necessarily, no. It's true love in the eyes. Just remember, it was true love in our eyes at some point. Yep. But not for them. But not for them. Uniquely made, you would have to ask Apostle Sadler about that. I don't know. I was not the host of that. I was a guest. They don't love. They entangle or attach. Absolutely, Kimberly. Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to, yeah. If we reflect on childhood experience, it's usually visible from the point onward. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because some behaviors is kind of is common for children to display. But usually by the time that they're 19 to 20 years old, young adults, the personality has already developed and is already grounded in that personality. So that dysfunctional personality is already developed by them, and usually it doesn't change. So how do they survive without true love? It doesn't make sense because you keep trying to figure it out with your rational mind. You can't figure out a disordered person because you're not disordered. That's why it doesn't make sense to you. To a mental health professional, it makes perfect sense to us because of the fact that you are not disordered. So you can't think like a disordered person. And they survive. They can't love. Something has happened to shut them down. They shut down and they went inside and they can't come back out. And so what ends up happening is they use people to get their needs met. So they're afraid to love. They're not going to love. It's not going to happen. Everybody is being used, and it's almost like they evolve because you teach them everything, just like an android. Just like, remember the android on Star Trek, Data? Data cried one time because of the fact he saw her cry. He said, "What is a tear? What does that mean?" But he always computed. He looked at people and he would just compute it. And he says, "I'm an android. I don't feel anything." I think one of the best examples was my mentor was on live the other day. And you know how you have Siri on your phone, and when you tell he or she, Siri, to do something, or you say, "I hate you," or something, it goes, that program, Siri, goes through the app to find the correct response to what you just said. So if they don't find it in the data bank, then what does Siri normally say? "I don't compute," or "I don't understand what you're saying," or "I hate you." Well, that's not very nice. You know, they don't change. She doesn't change her inflection or anything. So you have to look at a narcissist almost like a Siri on the telephone. If it's not registering, if it's not there and it has not been put into the data bank, then the information is not there. So they have to collect this data from the people that they meet, you know, and it's hard because there is literally just like you're dealing with an android. Yeah. Wise Mackie. Yeah. I decided not to figure out anything, and the narc still won't want to bother me. I had enough. There you go. That's the start of the change. Very true. Mine was reflecting my love style, and I thought he was just learning my love language, but it was all manipulation. Absolutely. If you ever tell a narcissist to go do the love language test, they're gonna take you like, oh, that's the love language. You have to remember that narcissists don't love. That narcissists don't love. It's selfish. This is what they want. So that is hard to even compute that. Narc hasn't hired a lawyer and he has 10 charges. Why isn't he taking this serious? A narcissist. Because they think that they're better than the court system and they're going to be above all law. So it don't matter. They're above the law. Nothing's going to happen in their mind. Let's see. Are all narcissists delusional? Yeah, you can kind of say that. Now, whether that you actually like clinically delusional, probably not, but delusional, yeah, because they would live in their own little world. They live in they have their own alternate reality that they pull you in. They live in their own altered reality. They create their own world and pull you into their world. I call them narcopaths. His love language, according to him, was sex. I need physical, else I don't feel love. They'll manipulate that too. They'll manipulate that too. It is. That's why I was Hoover back, because I thought he needed help, and this is not his fault. Well, not mine anymore. But they play on your emotions. They play on your emotions. You have, most of you, especially you empaths, most of you want to save someone. Most of you want to rescue the narcissist, and they'll play into that. Okay, I'll let you rescue me. But in actuality, I'm going to use that because I'm going to use your emotion. Why do you think it's easy to pull you back in? Because they play on your emotions. What is the difference between narcissist grandiose and bipolar one? I would have to go look that up because there's some details that I would have to look up and explain the difference between the two. I never realized that they get fuel from your anger as well. Absolutely. I wasn't allowed to show anger. Oh, absolutely. If they can't get any positive fuel or nice words from you, they will always try to invoke anger or rage, or they try to get you to snap. You said, how do I respond now when you encounter a narc? When you're dealing, like, I'll give you an example, like empaths, and I'm gonna answer the question like this, uniquely made. How do I respond now when I encounter a narc? Very carefully, because I pay attention to what they're saying and I pay attention to what they're doing. Just like empaths, empaths feel their environment, feel their atmosphere. They can feel the intensity in people. Now, I'm not an empath, but at the same time, you can feel when a person is intense. When people come in, a lot of times they're depressed, they have anxiety, ADHD. That's a lot of energy. You know what I mean? And then I try to be careful. I try to pay attention. I try to listen to what's being said. I try to listen, and then sometimes I don't catch it because I'm not walking around looking for a narcissist, or I'm not, my narc guard is not up, trying to figure out who's a narcissist, who's not a narcissist. I pay attention. I pay attention to what's being said. I pay attention, and I guard myself. What is it that you want from me? What I had, for example, I had a guy that wanted to do a business deal with me. And I was listening to him. We had a meeting and everything. He came to my office. We were talking about, business, and what he pitched was great. And he what he pitched was good. But the problem was this: when I said, okay, let me think about it. He didn't like for me to think on it very long. And I said, okay, I said, how are you going to make money like this when you make money here and your wife make money here, and then you taking from my business and you're adding it? So it stopped making sense. And so what he didn't realize, I had other team players I had other people, accountant, a bookkeeper, a mentor, a business mentor. And so I would pitch this out and they would give me these. I said, you know what, that doesn't make any sense. And so I started realizing, I said, wait a minute. I said, I'm dealing with a narc, because he became offended whenever I call someone a narc. And he became offended. So I started paying attention to that. I was like, And I prayed on it. I thought about it. I came back. I said, okay, let me think. And the problem was that he began to hound me. We got to meet. We got to talk. We got to meet. We got to talk. We got to meet. Because a narcissist does not want you to slow them down. They want everything fast, fast, fast. So it's like they want to confuse you. They want to get everything. They want you to sign paperwork. They want you to do things real fast before you pick up on what they're doing. And I'm the type of person, let me slow this back down so I can think about what you're asking me to do, and I can ask you questions. And it just didn't sit right with me. It didn't sit right with me. And so I came back and I finally made a decision, because what he was trying to do is take my business. He's trying to take my business. So it's time. Okay. He tried to take my business. So I had to sit back and I said, okay. I said, you know what? I'm dealing with a narcissist. And so let me see how to back myself back out of this, because let me just stop this deal altogether, because I'm not giving up my business. You want my business. So I don't catch it all the time right away, but I pay attention. I do pay attention. What do you want from me? If you're not in my close circle, what do you want from me? I pay attention to that's why I don't have a lot of friends. I have my group, my tribe at the church, but I don't hang out with a lot of people. I don't invite a whole bunch of new people in my life. I don't do that. I know the people that I know, and I feel safe around the people that I know. And if we're going to add somebody to the group, we need to watch you. We need to pay attention, because we talk. And that's accountability partners. What you guys think about this? You know what? That's a narc. You see what I mean? Yeah, professional comment. Absolutely. Intuition kicked in. I pay attention. I paid attention. You're not always going to catch them right away. That's why you don't throw your trust out to people right away. You don't trust people right away. You see what I mean? You don't trust people right away. You always question. I don't make any business decisions impulsively. Too much aggression is a red flag for me. Breaks. Absolutely, Wise Mackie. Absolutely. When you fast, and you really, really aggressive, and you're shooting all this stuff out, and I'm starting to notice okay, this don't sound right. Let me go pitch it to the other people that are a part of my business. Never do business alone. Always have a team that you can talk to, an accountant, a bookkeeper, some business mentor that you have, a business partner, or, some you can pitch it, and they'll tell you their true opinions. That don't sound right. I've noticed how much narcs tell on themselves. It's shocking. Oh, absolutely. When you learn to pay attention and you learn to listen, they're telling themselves. All right, listen. Just Be Real will start throwing clocks at me. So my time is up. What's the difference between coaching and counseling? I have some paperwork. So if you send me an email and inquire about, I can send you a sheet. Counseling, you're dealing with mental health and emotional problems. Coaching is when you're actually setting goals and to direct you to your goals. What is your goal? I'm trying to get you from point A to point B. And coaching is also supportive, but coaching is not going to deal with mental health issues, recommendations to med providers, dealing with CPTSD or PTSD or trauma counseling. You don't get all that when you're doing coaching. That's only counseling. Coaching is allowing you to make your own decisions. Absolutely. Absolutely. Counseling is more therapeutic. Absolutely. Hey there, Kalia. You late? I'm going to get off now. It's wise to be guarded and have bulletproof boundaries. Yeah. Yeah. I think we all should get mental health from time to time. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Uniquely Made. Did I answer your question? You'll have to email me and I'll provide you with my fees. So y'all, I'm going to get off, you guys. Okay. I'm going to get off. Thank you guys so much for being here. I have something else to do. I do not do requests online. Please do not inquire about prices or counseling online. I do not answer questions. If you discuss business on here, I do not discuss business on here. You would have to email me. So if you're interested in coaching, Just Be Real has put a lot of information on here already. If you're interested in coaching and you are outside the state of Washington, then you can email me, drcarmenbryant@outlook.com. I will provide you with my coaching fees. If you're in the state of Washington, I can provide you with counseling. I cannot provide counseling outside the state of Washington. I'm licensed in the state of Washington. My books fill up very, very fast. So for those of you that are inquiring, when you inquire and you want an appointment, you got to pay the same day you make the appointment. But yes, if you are outside the state of Washington, I will provide coaching for you. If you're in the state of Washington, I can provide you with counseling, but I cannot provide counseling outside the state of Washington because I'm only licensed in the state of Washington. So you can email me at some great people have really complimented BetterHelp. They've got a lot of information on their site as well. And you can make appointments through betterhelp.com. You can vet the sources yourself. So I appreciate you guys. Those of you, I have a book out. It's called Unmasking the Illusion of Perfection. You can find it on Barnes and Nobles or on Amazon. And my volume is off. It shouldn't be. Can you guys hear me? No, my volume is on. It's on. But I do have a book. It's called Unmasking the Illusion of Perfection. You can find it on Barnes & Noble or Amazon. So you guys can't hear me? Can you hear me? It's on? Okay. You are so welcome, Sharima. Okay, I know over here on podcast you can hear me because I have a separate microphone over here. Okay, you guys can hear me? Okay. But also make sure you guys go over to my mentor's YouTube channel. It is Helen Sadler. Yes, I'm on Facebook. It is Helen Sadler Destiny Helper. I don't know what happened. I didn't turn it off. My hands are down here. But it is Helen Sadler Destiny Helper. Make sure you guys go check out my mentor on YouTube. She will provide you more information from a spiritual and biblical perspective concerning narcissist abuse. A lot of you guys have religious questions, spiritual questions, biblical questions concerning, thank you so much, Andrea, concerning narcissist abuse. Helen Sadler, Destiny Helper. If you go to her YouTube channel, she answers a lot of questions. Helen Sadler, Destiny Helper. Hey, Hartoni. Helen Sadler, Destiny Helper. You can find her on YouTube. Please share our videos. You never know who you're going to help. You never know who's going to see your videos. Sometimes you want people to Sadler, Saddler, but you want to help people, and a lot of times you don't know what to say. A lot of times you just post the videos on your feed on your Facebook channel. Trust you me, sometimes people are curious and they'll listen without telling you that they're listening, and you'd be surprised at how many people will listen to the videos. And sometimes I did, but you have no idea how many people get help when they actually hear the videos. I am also on Facebook. I am Facebook Overcoming Narcissist Abuse, and I'm also on Psychological Health Consultants and Services. I am on Instagram, Overcoming Narcissist Abuse. I am on Twitter under, I think it's Dr. Carmen Bryant on Twitter. I am on Periscope, so I am streaming live on Periscope as we speak, and I am under Dr. Carmen Bryant, I think, on Periscope. I'm Dr. Carmen Bryant on Periscope. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so, so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, Stevie Bananas. Thank you so much, Just Be Real. I appreciate you. Who was it? Is who did I tell to email me? I told somebody to email me. But you guys have a wonderful, uniquely made. Yeah, email me, and then we'll discuss that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Let me look. Hold on just a minute. Let me see something on here. Some of my little buttons are not working. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me try something on here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay, the little letters are coming entirely too quick. Okay, I can't do nothing right now uniquely made because I'm on Restream. So, oops. All right. There we go. Hold on a minute. Let me get back up here. My bad, y'all. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, y'all. I was trying to do something on here. It wasn't working for me. So I appreciate you guys. I'm still working. I'm still learning the program. So forgive me. I got a little quiet. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. You guys stay tuned because I have, like the young people say, some merch coming out. For old people, we say merchandise, paraphernalia, retail items. So I have some merchandise coming out, some merch coming out. And it'll be on some cups, T-shirts, hats, whatever we can do for overcoming narcissist abuse. So you guys just give me a minute because I have to trademark my logos. Once I trademark the logos and the sayings, that I'm going to make sure that I put out cups. And then I'm also creating a studio upstairs. So I'm creating a studio upstairs. So when I have the studios, you guys can see the merchandise that I have. So I have it sitting with me. I have it with me. Some merch. I know you guys, young people keeping me young. You millennials are keeping me young. But yes, so I'm going to have some merch for you guys. T-shirts, pillows, some cups. And I know one of them is a little feminine, looks a little feminine because it'll have my face on it. And the other one has a kind of a neutral look to it. And so, yeah, I have some T-shirts out. And you guys, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited because I'll be excited. I'm going to wear my own merchandise. I'm going to wear my own stuff. So you guys can see it, coats, bags, whatever we can do. So, but I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so, so much. You guys stay tuned because next 30 days, I'm trying to get the website up. Once I get the website up, the classes are not going to be quite up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Zoom classes. And so it would behoove you guys to come in on the Zoom classes because it'll be more expensive when you do the replay, when you have to purchase it on the website. So to do it live, do some classes live. I'm going to do classes, be a few weeks of classes, and you guys will have the option of either paying per class or paying for the whole group of classes. And so, and the only reason why I have not done that, is because out of respect for my mentor, she's doing conferences right now. So because she's doing conferences, I don't like to, I don't want to do something and she's doing something and then the focus is taken away from her. So I am going to come and do some. And I was trying to wait to do the classes when the website was up. But you know what? What I did was I did Zoom. And so because I have Zoom and now I have Restream, but I have Zoom. Now that I have Zoom, I can just do the classes like that. We'll just do the classes. And then the classes that I do will be already recorded. And so as I get the site up, you guys, those that miss it can always go back and then purchase the classes there. I'm trying to get some workbooks together for you guys as well. So when we do the Zoom classes and we do the classes that I do, I'm going to try. Thank you so much, Gloria, that I'm going to try to have a workbook for you guys at the same time. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. My information will be right up underneath the video on YouTube. So give me a minute. It's going to upload. And when it uploads, you have a lot of my information on YouTube. My email is drcarmenbryant@outlook.com. So, and it is in my YouTube underneath my, I think it's underneath my YouTube. Once it posts, you'll see it. Thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Make the payment options international. I think they are. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful evening. Okay. You guys have a wonderful evening. You guys go be great. Go be great. Have a great weekend. You guys go be great. Talk to you guys later. See you guys later. Good night, podcast. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you so much for interacting with me, Wise Mackie and Light Bright. You guys have a wonderful evening.